Hi everyone, welcome to the primary language course. My name is Mrs. Branch and this is the introduction video to the language course. I am so glad that you're here. I love language so much. I love reading and writing and speaking and hearing sounds. And so I'm really excited to do this course with you. Language covers all sorts of things from letter sounds to writing to reading to how to make sentences and even how to do poems. So I'm so excited you're here, and this video is to teach you how the course works. So the language course is made up of a bunch of videos, and you'll get a big document that has them all, and they are in order. So every day that you do school at home, your job is to do one language video a day. So if we think about the week of school, if we have 5 days in a week at school, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, on Monday, you'll do one language video. The next day, you'll do the next language video under that. The third day, you'll do the third one down, and you'll keep going in order, one language video a day. In the language video, you're going to need a lot of materials. If we think about our class at school, and we think about the language area, I'm remembering sandpaper letters, movable alphabet, chalkboards, marker boards, Albanese cabinet, and books and all kinds of materials. Since we are at home, we have new materials. They're a lot like the materials in the classroom, but they're on paper. And they're all in a folder, and you pick those up with your parents. So with that folder, what my big ask is that you take that and put it somewhere safe until it's time for your language lesson. When the language lesson video comes up, the first thing that you'll see is we'll talk about the materials that you need for that day, and you'll see this card. So I'll tell you exactly what materials you need to get out of your packet and maybe out of your supplies, and you'll see that on my screen and you'll know exactly what to get. On our video, when I show you exactly what to get for your materials, what you'll want to do is push pause. Pause looks like this. Pause makes the video not stop all the way because it doesn't go away, it really just freezes. So if you freeze me on pause, then when you come back with all the materials that you need, then you can push play. And play is going to make me go again so that you have all the things you need and you're ready for the next part. So once you have your materials, then we're going to move on to sight words. And sight words, see my little eye right there? They're called sight words because we have to see them and memorize them in order to learn them. The most popular word in the world is the word the. And the word the cannot be sounded out. It has a kind of silly spelling. So we have to look at the word the and memorize it, and that's why it's a sight word. And I'm going to try to teach you a whole lot of sight words, and I'm sure you already know a lot already. So after the sight words, we go right into the lesson. The lesson's going to be different each time, but it might also be similar. It'll be just maybe different letters or different sounds or different words. The lesson is the part that you watch while I do it. It's just like a lesson in the classroom. You're going to watch exactly what I do because you're going to do the same thing. After I give you the lesson, it's your turn to do it. And that's called you do. So when you see the you do card, you're going to do the lesson that I just did. After we do the you do part, then you're pretty much done, unless you like a good challenge. If you like a good challenge and you want to stretch your brain a little bit further, every lesson I will give you a challenge. That just means whatever lesson and activity we did that day, I'm going to stretch it a little further. So if you really like to do something that's challenging, you can stay and do the challenge. This part you don't have to do, it's just if you want to. Sundays we'll even have special things, and we'll even throw in a special song. So we do a lot of singing in my class, and we're going to bring some of those songs to some of our lessons as well. I know this is a lot of information, but I promise as we go through it, you'll see how easily it fits together, and you'll start to notice the patterns of how our lessons work. If you need any help during our lessons, please reach out to your teacher, or you can reach out to me. My new name is Mrs. Branch, but my email address is Jones. So I'm going to spell out my email address in case you want your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa to write it down. My email address is JONEST@tulsaschools.org. At any time during these language lessons and this language course, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm so excited to get started on our first lesson. So if you're ready, let's jump into lesson number 1. So go ahead and go back to your form and find the next lesson after this introductory lesson. I'll see you soon.